The whole experience on the PBC card was quite amazing and something I've never experienced before. We really get comfortable here in Australia, and it was just an eye-opener, being able to step out of my home and get out of that comfort zone. It was a grueling camp. It was a long camp as well. I was in and out of Queensland for a bit. The key to this fight was in between. There was a lot going on. Even the knockdown, I was able to overcome it and get through it and regain momentum, and I enjoyed the whole process of it. But the whole experience was pretty cool. In the second round, they started chanting USA, USA, USA. So I guess it wasn't a pro-Tszyu crowd at first, but then after maybe round 3, 4, yeah, they really got behind me. In the knockdown, I felt nothing, in all honesty. It was just a flash. I felt cold before the fight. I didn't warm up to 100%. That's all it was, and he timed me perfectly. I just walked into a right while throwing a right, and I was never hurt. As you could see, as soon as I got back up, it wasn't like I was dazed or nothing. I got back up straight away, and it was just a little wake-up call.
What do you make of Tim as a fighter, and would you like to fight him, Jermell?
Well, I saw him his last fight. He should be quiet. He really didn't look. He didn't really look so. I don't really watch a lot of boxing, but just so happened I did see him, and he didn't look so great. So I mean, there's nothing to answer. He didn't look so great the last time. He should work on his own situation.
I see a lot of holes in Charlo, of course. There's a few fights that he's got knockout power, and he does just shock you, and that's what happens to a lot of his opponents. But a lot of the times, a lot of his opponents have been dominating. Castano in the first fight, I didn't see Charlo winning at all. I thought Castano won that simple, easy. First of all, Castano's this small. He's like a little pit bull. Little pit bull. I reckon I'm a big pit bull. And the Tony Harrison fight, he couldn't get past the jab. Tony Harrison's jab was just flicking it out and just dominating. The whole politics of boxing, I guess everyone's entitled to their own opinion. That's the best thing about boxing. But yeah, he should be on the pound for pound list. There's not many full titleists out there now, so he should be up there. I rank him. Look, there's a lot of great fighters out there, I'd have to think about it, but he'd be in the top 10 for sure. Having my dad for the fight would be, I think, a blessing, He's the undisputed world champ, and what he did, no one's ever gonna try and even get close to in boxing in Australia, So if I can get some opinions of him, but put him in the crowd somewhere right at the end where I can't hear him, problem solved. I think the win against Zab Judah would be up there. It's the same type of setting, same Las Vegas, for all the belts except one more, actually. Same type of fighter, cocky, trash, arrogant. I think the whole resemblance is a lot. To Eddie Hearn's comments that he's saying that it's too early, I think everyone's entitled to their own opinion. But that's the best thing, is that you gotta be able to prove these guys wrong, because if people say that you're gonna win, then it's different type of pressure, and I like the pressure where the odds are against me, and the victory is much sweeter.
Hey, it's different heat over here in America, baby.
Right,
It's different heat in America. How much Tim Tszyu, whatever his name is, how much they got? How much money they got?
Don't worry about it. I answered that.
Yeah.
Would you take a fight against Tim?
You and Tim Tszyu, change the mic. Like, stop asking me questions, dude.
All right, I think we have one more question.
Clown ass joke.
I think Charlo's got a problem more with himself than me. He's like an angry old man, He's just always grumpy man, and he needs to chill out and be a bit happier, He won 4 titles and he's going on about me, Like, come on, bro, chill out. I think Charlo knows how to adapt. I think he's up there at the top of the game, but then there's the next level, and that's the elite. And when you think of elite, I think of Terence Crawford and names like that. And I don't think Charlo's at that I was very impressed with Charlo. You know, he did everything good. He's a good boxer and he's got 4 belts. That's the reason. Being an underdog, I'm going to be in the best shape of my career, you know. I guess the last few fights have been sort of a bit different for me, but this will be the best Tim Tszyu there'll ever be. I've started training. I've got my wraps on. I'm getting ready to train, so get your gloves on and start training because we're going to have some fun January 28th.